Good morning. It's 2:35, April 14th. Let's get another week going. Good morning. It is Monday, and we have 3 stops today with the tanker. We have Lakeland and 2 Tampas, which is good. I got a 1 o'clock dentist appointment today. I got to get some work done. I got a few more appointments after that, get my teeth caught up. And so not too bad of a day. We just got to hustle and make sure we get home in time to get over to the dentist. See you in a bit. Oh, poker. Got Berkey's podcast, which he's going to talk about is poker content dead? That should be interesting, since that's what I do. I'm going to say that he's going to think it is because his channel is coming to an end. He's not making enough money to pay for his whole crew. I'm not getting paid at all. Maybe he's right. I don't know. But doing the channel is part of it is accountability. You're putting it out there. Definitely trying to win. I put my wins, my losses on there. I mean, it is what it is. Kind of pushes a little harder to try to make the wins because it'd be nice to have more winning sessions than losing sessions. And the video that comes out tomorrow, it's a doozy. Mistakes were made, money was lost, but it is what it is. It is Monday and I'm on lunch break, so let's go over that hand that I butchered last week in that video that I talked about. So playing live 1-2 at the Hard Rock, and there's 3 players in this hand. There's early position, who has about 150 in front of him. I'm in the hijack. I'm down 300 for the session, and I have a little under 300 in front of me. And the third player is the button, and he has us covered. So for simplicity, we'll say stacks are 150, 300, and 300. So early position, raises first in for 15. Not out of the ordinary in that game for that to happen. So he's early position, betting 15. He's got a premium. He's got pocket nines on up. He has ace 10 suited on up, and I don't know if he has king queen suited in there or not. For unsuited, ace king for sure, maybe ace queen. I doubt ace jack. So that's the range I'm putting him on. I have ace 10 of spades. So in this spot, with him having 150, and that would be the effective stacks between us, in my world, I'm not telling you to play like this, I'm just saying in my world, that's a 3-better fold. So that ace 10 of spades, I have 2 choices, 3-bet or fold. So of course I call, the one choice I'm not supposed to make. So, but now let's say that we were $500-600 effective. Now fold is off the table. It is, I'm either going to call it or 3-bet it. Probably not going to 3-bet it because his range is so narrow and so tight that I don't want to face a 4-bet. I want to see a flop if we're $500-600 effective. And if somebody else goes in behind us, I just have to deal with a multi-way pot, so be it. And so I make the mistake of just calling. Now that's a mistake in my world. And then the button calls as well. So we're 3 to the flop, 45 in the middle roughly, and flop comes out 6, 4, 3 with 2 spades. So early position jams. Okay, well, that's not aces, kings, probably not queens. That's jacks, 10s, maybe 9s. He's not doing that ace king suited either. Ace king, he's probably just gonna c-bet. So obviously I'm behind and I'm on a draw. I think my ace is good, and if I catch a spade, I'm gonna win. So, but I only have $15 into this pot. I really, in my world, just fold. Don't put the rest of the money in. Don't call them for sure, but either fold or jam. And well, I put the chips at risk, and I still have a player behind me. So jam to isolate and keep the player from behind me from going. But if you go for 150, you'd probably go for the 300. I don't know. But so I make the only mistake I can make, really, and that is to, not the only mistake, but I jam. I think part of that's out of wanting to get my money back, that kind of attitude, because I was down. Now, if I'm not down for the day, or maybe I'm up for the day, I doubt I make this mistake. So I let the circumstances dictate my play instead of just sticking with how I play. So that's why this is such a blunder. I'm not playing the way that I would play this, and I know it. So I jam, and Button snap jams. Okay, so he's got a set. He's got 6s, 4s, and 3s in my mind. So it's like, well, my ace is dead. I'm going to be relying on a spade. And so I table my hand, because I don't care about giving away information. Just want to. And early position tables his. And he has 10s. So a little surprised because I have a 10 in my hand, but it's one of the hands I put him on. And Button doesn't show his hand. So turn river, brick out, and then Button windmills over jacks. I wasn't expecting jacks. I thought it was a set. So he scoops us, and that is how you lose $300 playing like a fish. Misplayed that hand, start to finish, for $300. So put in the comments anything you want to say about that. Roast me, I don't care. I already know I butchered that hand badly. So that's the hand. It is Tuesday morning, and we've got the tanker today. 5 stops, 1 St. Pete, 4 Tampa. Got to go fill the tanker first and get going. So not a bad day. We'll take it. Yesterday was a real short day because I had to run to the dentist. So it'll be a very low hours week this week. And we got big holiday on Friday. So I don't know, man. This might be like a 40-hour work week. That's unheard of. But we'll take it. For poker, I'll be listening to Berkey's podcast. And I'll catch Rice's video along the way. Mine drops at 11:30, and I don't know. I gotta find some stuff on Audible. Not jumping out at me, and not sure what to listen to next. Hopefully, Berkey's podcast doesn't end, but it sounds like it's going to. So we'll see what happens. It is Wednesday in the afternoon. Usually do this in the morning, but I don't know, things just got a little squirrely. I had the tanker today because normally I do dry man on Wednesdays, but since we're off on Friday and Thursday's too busy, I did all the Fort Myers and a couple of Tampas today, so that way I wouldn't have any Fort Myers to do tomorrow. I just do Sarasota, Palmetto, and Tampa. But of course they threw a Fort Myers in there, so tomorrow's gonna be a bitch. For poker, watched Berkey's podcast and Rice's video, and that's about it. So tomorrow, hopefully we can get it hammered out. It's just going to be a long day. See you tomorrow. It is Thursday, and we have, how many stops do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it is Thursday. We have 7 stops. 1 Fort Myers, 3 Sarasota, 1 Palmetto, and 2 back in Tampa. So it's going to be a really long day. It is what it is. So off tomorrow for holiday, and so hopefully get to the card room. And we just got to really hustle today. Try to keep it a non-ridiculous day. We'll see what happens. All right, it's Friday. Let's check our Bitcoin price. 84,682. Not sure where that is from last week. Check our weight. I've been off my diet for basically 2 weeks, so this is not going to be good. Eesh, 221. Not good. I got to get back on it. Okay, so hours for the week. Monday, 6 hours, 37 minutes because I had a dentist appointment that day. Tuesday, 11 hours, 10 minutes. Wednesday, 11 hours, 28 minutes. Thursday, 12 hours, 34 minutes. And Friday, not scheduled, but I get paid 8 hours for a holiday. That is a total of 49 hours and 49 minutes, but the actual hours worked is 41. I can't even tell you when the last time I put that few of hours in a week that wasn't a vacation week. So I like it. My wife and the guy down at the bank aren't so thrilled about it, but hey, what can you do? All right, gang, it is Friday. Just pulled into the parking garage at Tampa Hard Rock. It's a couple minutes after 6. I'm going to go in and play some live 1-2. And today's goals are no big blunders, don't make big mistakes, use your head. And the second one is if there's an aggro at my table, if he's on my left, find another table. I tend to want to battle with them because I know they're really wide, but I definitely seem to struggle against them, and that's where a lot of my big swings come from. So those are the game plans, and let's get to it. All right, gang, we're here. We're 3 hours into our 50-hour challenge today. First table broke, so I got sent to the second table, and it was about a half hour, 45 minutes before I realized I wasn't in. So, brilliant. But we're doing all right, so let's see where it goes. Turned straight, got that. Lost a flush on the river. Just can't get a hand to hold. But we're going to keep going at it. All right, gang, we're about 6.5 hours in, and still have a buck and a quarter. Extremely card dead. I've played some hands I definitely shouldn't have because I was card dead, but I don't know, we're doing all right. We're hanging in there. All right, gang, we got about on the table for 9 hours, 15 minutes for the challenge. Probably have 8.5 hours in because of missed time, and we're down about 95. Can't get the good hands that flop to hold, but pick up, a lot of nothing pots. So we'll see you in a bit. All right, gang. So done for the day. And here's one of the shots of the chip stack that I had during the day. I got like 11 or some hours in, and last update was I forget where I was at, but then I ended up down 110 at my worst. Clawed my way back to being up 200, and then lost some money, lost some of it back after that. I was only up about 100, and I cashed out about 155. So $155, 11 and a half hours, we'll say. I don't know, I'm tired. $15 an hour, something like that. I don't know. I'll put it like right here. No, I just played good solid poker. Was card dead earlier in the morning, and then the river was rough after that. My best, I was up 250, and all that disappeared. But just kept grinding away and got it back positive. So we'll come back tomorrow. All right, gang, we've been playing here about 2 hours. Live 1-2 at the Hard Rock. Getting wrecked. Ace Queen, flop to ace, pocket tens, flop to 10. That cost me. Ace King, flop to ace. We chopped. It's the only chips that came back, half of that pot. 7-8 suited, flopped the 8, turned the 8, lost to the flush on the river. What else was in there? Whatever it was not good. So down 250 after 2 hours. I have not won a pot other than that chopped pot. I don't know, just rough. Hopefully it turns around. We'll see what happens. All right, gang, it is rough. Ace is cracked on the river by the flush draw. The river's just killing me. Can't get a hand to hold. So at my worst, I was down 400. I changed tables hopefully to just change it up. There was nothing wrong with the table. I just couldn't get a hand to hold. And so I'm currently down 350. See what we can do. 5 hours deep, 3 to go. Let's see what we can do. All right, gang, we're 7 hours in, and moving tables seem to help because we're only down 150. So might play a little bit more than 1 more hour, see if we can't get a little closer to even and see what shakes. See you in a bit. All right, gang, got about 9 hours in at the Hard Rock here. Just tough sledding. Dug myself a deep hole early on in the session, got my aces cracked. I forget, it was so long ago. I forget what all happened, but it was the river. Kind of reoccurring theme. I don't know if that's just variance. Maybe I'm not betting enough. I don't know. But flop good, lose on the river. Dug myself a big hole. Ended up, switched tables, ended up getting most of it back. I was down 150, and then started running back down again, won a few pots, got it back to 150, and just kind of swung right around in there, in that range. And so I got my hours in, so I decided to call it negative 155 for 9 hours. I can't do the math in my head right now, I'm just exhausted. So I will put the numbers up there, but yeah, booked another loser. What can you do? It is what it is. It is Sunday morning. It's Easter Sunday. The original plan was we were gonna go to the driving range over at Tampa Downs Horse Track. They got a driving range there, and then bet on the horses. And then realized that none of that's happening on Easter. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing today. Worked on videos a lot this morning, and oldest daughter mentioned going to the casino. A couple problems with that. One is youngest daughter can only play at the poker room because she's only 20, because she refuses to turn 21. And the other one is I just spent 2 days at the casino, and pretty sure the wife would like me to get some stuff done around the house, some stuff done out in the yard. Now, if you've been following this channel at all, you know how much I despise doing yard work. Been a homeowner my whole life, and tired of it. I just can't stand it, but you can't get around it. So I guess you just have to accept reality. So who knows? Maybe we'll end up at the casino. If we do, I'll let you know what happens there. But more than likely, we're just going to get some stuff done around the house. So our shout outs for the week are for H Money 9121 and Apocalypse Promotions. Thank you, gentlemen. You're in there every week. I do appreciate it. And otherwise, we're going to leave it at that. So I'll sign off now. If we go to the casino, well, I'll tack that on at the end here. For Bonesaw Poker, I'm Brad. Thanks for watching. And remember, everything you want is on the other side of fear. All right, everybody. We are at the parking garage at the Hard Rock. Gonna play some Ultimate X with the wife. Youngest is gonna play poker. Eldest didn't want to go. Miscommunication there. So this beats the hell out of doing yard work. Okay, so I dropped about $200. Well, not about. I dropped $200 in Ultimate X machine, and then we went to Sugar Factory to eat. We decided to get some food at the Sugar Factory, and afterwards we got a banana split, which isn't on the thing, but youngest daughter got a sundae with a piece of cheesecake and a lot of other stuff on it. Pretty crazy. So, you know, a bit of a price to pay to not rake and do yard work, but worth every penny.